Good one.
You've got to
And President-elect Russell. Right. Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
And welcome. Some of you might recognise our guest speaker tonight, some of the older members, but he has changed a little bit since he left our fair shores.
Just a little.
It's got a bit of fluff.
But for our newer members who haven't met him before, some might have seen him last week, I'll just give you a quick update and a quick resume on some of his accomplishments, I guess is the word. Attributes is fine. Words cannot adequately describe our distinguished guest speaker, who's Dr. Bhuvan Unhelkar, who I've had the privilege of knowing for more than 15 years. He arrived in Australia in 1986 as a young COBOL programmer, very young lad.
Look at the research he has
And
done.
has been developing global expertise in software processes ever since. He's married to Usha, who is here tonight to support him. And they have two lovely children who most of us, I think, have met. Sonki, his daughter, who is a doctor and is an emergency doctor and travelling between sort of North Shore and Hornsby and thereabouts. And Kesh, who is currently sort of at uni, Sydney Uni, I think, in between courses. As they say.
Well done.
Bhuvan was a member of our club from December 2002 until July 2015, when he left our fair shores to take up an associate professorship at the University of South Florida, Sarasota Manatee campus, where he is now currently Professor of Information Technology and he leads the IT department. During his time at St Ives, he served on our International Committee, our Youth Service Committee. He was the Club Waratah Bulletin Editor, President in 2011-2012, Assistant Governor for City North Shore in 2013-14 and again in 2014-15, and even nominated for District Governor in one of the years around about that time. On arriving in the US, Bhuvan quickly joined the Rotary Club of Sarasota Sunrise and was president in 2017-2018. They didn't take much time in getting him in the chair. And is currently one of 9 assistant governors for District 6960. His club meets on Fridays at 7 a.m. For breakfast, obviously, and I think they've got about 60 members at the moment, or roughly about 60. He's recently purchased a property in Bradenton, or Bradenton, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, or Bradenton. Well, actually it's an apartment, which is one of the Sarasota suburbs, and was recently ranked as one of the top 3 places to retire in the US. According to Google.
Oh my God.
He's got a string of qualifications, some of which are meaningless to me because he lives in that stratosphere and I live down in that stratosphere, so technology is not my forte. But he's got a BE, an MD, BA, a Master of Science, PhD, FACS, which is a Fellow of the Australian Computer Society, PSM-1, I'm not sure what that is, a CBAPR, which is something else again, and earned his PhD in the area of object orientation from UTS Sydney. So in addition to his current university role, he's also a specialist distance tutor for the Australian Computer Society and the Australian Catholic University. He has received many awards and honours and presented numerous papers, courses, case studies in Australia, US, UK, China, India, Sri Lanka, New Zealand. He hasn't been to China in the last couple of years. New Zealand, Singapore and Malaysia, as well as publishing 21 books on information technology, and he's working on his 22nd in his spare time. He's a passionate Rotarian and he's demonstrated his service above self on numerous occasions. He's a multiple Paul Harris Fellow and I'm pleased to call him a good friend. There's a couple of slides that our President will now put up on there, so you'll see what he looked like Back in 2014 at the International Convention here in Sydney, before he left our fair shores.
Was that your first husband?
Okay. So he was quite young
That's my
then,
husband.
even though it was only 6 years ago. So he was quite less hair shoot.
That's before he joined the Taliban.
He was.
Careful.
In his board year, you'll notice he was very similar up here, very less hair shoot. This is actually not the board; these are the PHFs, I'd say, at that time. Sadly, a lot of them are, well, not a lot, some of them aren't there anymore.
Yeah, look at this, Bruce Farnsworth.
That is, Dr. Bruce, indeed.
The Italian job.
So, and actually that's Bob Cleland, who was visiting down from Port Macquarie, who we met last week when we were up in Port Macquarie. So that's past President Bob up there.
So why was he down here when you were up there?
No, this is 2011, 12 sometime,
Oh,
I think,
okay.
Don, a little while ago. So, thank you, Mr. President.
Oops, sorry.
I'm not sure what,
My mistake.
I'm not sure what they feed them in Sarasota, but it certainly encourages a little bit more growth here in Australia. So I'm going to get some of what he has and sort of rub it on here and see what I've got.
It's like an ice cream.
Thank you, thank you.
Time to read it.
And now you can see by him being here tonight, he's obviously had a shave before he came tonight. This is only earlier this year in a media interview I think he was doing in, was it UK?
Yes, London.
So there's a YouTube video with him on there. Now, as I mentioned, he's very committed to Rotary, and his motto is service above self. He's a multiple Paul Harris Fellow, and as I said, he's a good friend and a wonderful Rotarian, and it's my absolute pleasure to invite him to the floor to speak about the role of Rotary in society. So please give him a warm welcome.